Hello, Lama. How are you, man?
Hello. Yeah, I'm doing great.
So you say you
Uh,
had some design already? Yeah.
yeah, kind of ready.
Did you put it on the Trello yet or not?
No, I haven't. I will need to finalize it before putting it.
Yeah, but I
It
think
will take
it's.
about
I think it's
one
good.
hour.
I think it's good if you put the progress, like in doing, so everyone knows that you're doing it, and not onto the finish,
Mm,
because that way
yeah,
people can see, you know, and start thinking about how to either uh, code, or if there is anything that needs to be, I don't know, clarify or something, then that way it's easier. Because if you wait until the end, you might be surprised at the end. So I think it's better to do the progress as a whole. I know we're kind of
yeah,
disengaged on this board, but it will take form as soon as people start coding and doing more things.
yeah,
Because usually it's like
yeah,
this at the beginning. So that's for that. I don't know if anyone else is. Let me write it on the chat and see.
yeah. Uh, ping everyone.
Let's see. So how was your Christmas?
Yeah, it was nice going to church and all. How about yours?
My son was sick. So he actually
Oh,
he actually it's okay now. Um, high fever is gone. Now he's just coughing and just with a normal flu.
uh,
Uh, but yeah.
so your son was having a fever, right?
Oh yeah, it was from normal to super high.
Mm.
And actually, we end up
Uh-huh.
taking him twice to emergency because he was having convulsions, and there was
Mm.
nothing for us to think that he was sick or anything. Um, because he was not cold, he didn't have a cold, he didn't have anything, so it was out of nowhere. So we had to take him to
Oh,
an ambulance twice. Yeah,
uh,
but now he's good. He's recovered now, and he's eating and he's playing. So thank God for that. Hello, Jay.
yeah, it's great to hear.
So Eric is not going to join. Someone else, Joshua is not able to join. I haven't heard from anyone else, and it would be great if actually people engage a little more. Um, but we'll see what happens with that. It's very common.
Okay.
Um, so,
So today morning I just started exploring microservices. So I'm reading a lot of articles on it,
mhm.
how to create boundaries, how to set our divide the services according to our um application. So yeah, that's from my end.
Okay, so just so you understand, each microservice is encapsulated on its own. It's like a monolithic application, but it's individual. So not sure what the boundary you mean on that sense, because they are one microservice is independent from another microservice. So in the implementation, it's when they kind of join, because you will give access from one microservice to the another through the implementation. That's monolithic applications, as you suggested. They are great, but they're good for small projects. Like if we were going to develop something a little bigger, uh, monolithic wouldn't work for us, because if you want to work, let's say, Eric and I were probably going to end up working on security and maybe on the models. And then Someone else might work on implementing the manager or how to add a team or whatever else, which is going to be a different microservice. So if we put everything in a monolithic application, we will have to have either security first, and then the users, and then uh, I don't know, the players, and then the coaches, and then everything, so we can run the code and see how it's working. And that's not what we want to do, because we want to work independently. If we want to have this done in 5 weeks, we must be
Okay.
working simultaneously, um,
Okay.
in different. So you will think as if you're working in a monolithic application, pretty much. Um, once you,
But what?
uh
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, please.
so once you finish, let's say uh, we give you a task to do. Let me see what is. Let
Okay.
me just.
Actually, my question is like,
Hmm.
what I'm trying to say is, um, talking about the boundary context,
Hmm.
in what basis we are going to separate the services. Like, for example,
Okay.
if our application is going to be an e-commerce site,
Hmm.
then um, what are the I mean, how many microservices are going to survive the whole application? Say, for an example, if the ordering and product will be
Hmm.
one microservices, and the other one, the payment will be one microservices. So, in what basis you're going to like divide the services?
It would be, um, for example, if we have to think about what is the boundaries, because if you,
That's
yeah, now I
that's
understand. Now I understand what you mean by boundaries, because people use different terminology for the same things. So we will take almost an entity to be a different microservice, a different boundary, and in that sense, we will maybe put security in a different microservice. That way, when we go through the gateway, security will hit first, and then everything will be spread out from there. But we haven't really thought about it. I want to see if I have. Let me actually share this real quick, because I want to see if I have. I want to put this on my screen. Oh, I cannot share it like this. Okay, let me see this real quick, because I want to be able to share this. Why is this not working? Okay, so let me do this. Ah, I was doing some coding earlier, and now I don't know where it is this that I want to show you.
Hi everyone,
Hello. Oh, here
what's
it
up?
is.
Hey, Omar.
How are you guys?
Good. Okay,
Glad to hear that.
so let me see where this is. I wanna share my screen. Where is my screen? Change Windows. Why is this so different now? They changed the UI of the Discord. Now I don't know where I am.
Send screenshot. I can help if you.
Okay.
You are on. Okay,
Okay.
it's you are live.
Okay.
No,
Great.
you are still.
Oh, we can see.
Okay. So if we go to the diagrams, I think I have. Let's see the diagrams. MVP diagram. Storage. Uh, I will actually have to open this in IntelliJ.
By the way, we can only see right now.
The what? Let me see.
We only see Discord.
Oh, why is it just Discord sharing? This thing, it's
I think you need to share everything
okay. Let me go again.
when you check.
I should be able to pick a,
Yes,
a
I think you need to pick the first one. I guess.
share all windows. Because if I share like this, hold on, let me just say something real quick. Let me figure this out in a minute.
Still the same problem.
Yeah, I don't know. They changed the UI, and I don't know. I haven't used this thing for a while.
Just open the diagrams in another window and share that window.
I'm trying to do that, but it doesn't share any other window. Uh, Let me
You
see.
also try share screen, a window change.
Okay,
Send screenshot so we can know.
okay. So let me see. Let me see now. Now
Okay,
because
share both Discord windows.
choose what? Okay, also against anyone notify me. Share video. Okay, selection. Share this window. It doesn't allow me to.
Once again. Um,
Oh, now good, now good.
So now it's good. Can you see my
Wait,
IntelliJ now?
I see two. You share screens.
I don't know. Anyways, I just I'll have to relearn this thing because it's a pain in the neck. Okay. Anyways, let me see this. I'll try to get these screenshots. So we have to do where is sports management system, because I wanted to show you the actual um, diagram that I was thinking to do stage one, and but it's not gonna work. Let me see this. Close this. Yeah, it's a little too big. I think I can do this. Match view front. Okay, let me see if I can share this picture on Discord. Where's Discord? Yeah, it's a little messy. I apologize for. So this is the idea of. I just share it on the chat. So this is the idea of each microservice. If you're looking at you were talking about Jay about the separation of the boundaries. So this is the idea of the boundaries for each microservice: user management service, match management service, team management service, training management service. And from this, we will try to get, if we do the hexagonal architecture, there will be a common, and we can pick from there a lot of commonalities for all these microservices. And obviously, we'll have to do the domains and the events and everything, but that will come later because I don't think we're doing anything with events at this point because we're just trying to get the MVP done. But that's pretty much the separation of the what's it called, of the services. Sorry, I'm a little bit spaced out. I don't know if you can see the picture, but if you have any other questions, we can discuss about it for sure. Yeah, because nothing is set yet on stone. We're just trying to now think about everything, architecture and everything. Anyone else has anything?
Yeah, with the diagram you just shared, it has a player dashboard. So, will this be reflected into the MVP?
We can, or we, so the idea of the MVP would be, and it might be something that we need or we might not need, but we have to talk about it. For example, if we send this to someone that is testing it, and he has a login page, and then he creates um, a tournament, and then he gives access to some team owner.
Mm,
They will have to know where they can see all these things that he has done.
uh,
So I think even if it's a very simple dashboard, I think it would be something that we might need to get, because otherwise they will not understand where everything is or how they can see what they have done. I don't know if others agree with this. So the match viewer, maybe we don't need a match viewer, we don't need a team viewer, we don't need a player dashboard. We will need admin dashboard though,
uh,
so they can see
yeah.
what. Yeah,
If no one else has anything to present, can I present my designs for now to get
sure.
feedback and all?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's actually a good idea to do.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see it, bro.
Okay. Right. Can you see my screen?
Let me see.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Yes, I can also see your screen.
Yes, yes.
All right. So I haven't started the home page yet, so it will just be the login page for now. So this should be the first page.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just give you a full tour for now before explaining. So one, and this is two, and
Nice.
this is three, and four, and these are the same, and this is the last.
I think I like it.
So for
I like it.
Yeah, bro.
uh,
Good job. Very easy to
I
use.
tried to use
That's
yeah, I tried to use material components like from Angular and Google Material, but some of the components require custom design. Like for example, the label and the input. So these are custom made. So
that
what
would
I
not
would
be
like
a
to know,
problem.
Mm-hmm.
oh, that won't be a problem. All right, nice.
For the inputs,
Uh,
it's easy, easy.
Yeah.
I will link this design into the Trello like after this meeting, so you guys can also look into the designs and all. They are not final as of now, so I would really need, want your input.
I
Like for example, if some part of it will be technically feasible or not, like and what else will be required for handoff? Do you need like the color tokens or anything like that, which will make development easier and faster?
What do you think, Lalo? He's asking if you will need the color, and the color codes and everything, fonts. Lalo.
Yeah, I think that will be necessary.
Lalo pregunta si van a necesitar los colores y los fonts y todas esas cosas para que él pueda proveerlos. ¿Qué dice? Okay, you have it there.
You have everything, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great job.
So yeah,
So
I think everything
Have you
will
shared
we
this?
need.
Have you shared this on Trello?
not yet. So for the tokens, I'm thinking of using a token studio for Figma. So I'm actually trying to find a way on how to sync it with a GitHub, like where you can just pull it. So I was wondering if you have any experience in doing.
I'll check on that. I have not really done any, but I'll check on that. Um,
Yeah. So in here I have all of the styles. So I just need to sync it with GitHub. So there won't be any requirement for customly typing in all of the codes and all for the
yeah,
styles.
okay. We'll figure that out. I'll ask Lalo also. Lalo, ¿usted sabe de de alguna forma de poner todo esto en GitHub? De enlazarlo. Um, yeah, yeah, but that works. I think that works. I like how it looks very clean and simple, and it's very nice to look at it. I think we're on a good path. Um,
Yeah,
so what
interesting.
I what I would ask is if you have like the fields that you will use, name, for example, for the logins, for the registration, I should say.
Mhm.
If you're gonna use name, last name, and all those things, if you have it, we can actually do then the models, because that way we can make sure that the back and the front end has the same information. Yeah, so that's good.
By the way, can you share the screen again, please?
He
All
like
right.
he like it.
Uh,
Lauma.
sorry. Wait, let me. Okay, got it.
Okay, wait, it's lagging here. Okay, when the user choose a role, should not be there a button below that will say next or next that will take him to the next page or something like that.
You mean this page?
No, go to the choose role.
Okay, yeah.
So
So I
no.
guess once you click, it will take you to the next page,
Okay, okay,
because
I got.
otherwise, yeah, otherwise it's giving you
I
one
thought he will
one more
need to
click.
choose a role, then click on another place to go to the next page.
You see, it gives you one more click, and people don't like that. They will have to be a back button though, because if they pick the wrong
Yeah,
role, then they need a way to go back. So let's say they pick on
Yeah, you mean.
a sports manager, right? You click on that, and it will take you to the next page.
okay, okay,
Once you're on
guys.
the next page, if you say, "Oh, I didn't want to be a manager. I want to go back," so there should be
Yeah,
a back button that will take you to the previous page of the
yes,
rules,
exactly.
but not a next, because if you click on it, it should open and it should give you what you're doing on it. Yeah, I think that's great. But we will go with those things, because once you start developing, you'll be like, "Oh, there's something that is missing here." But I think a back button will work. Yeah.
Yeah, this is very insightful. Yeah.
Lalo answered in the chat. He said, as front end, we can copy colors, fonts from Figma design.
Oh yeah, I can see
Uh,
this. So this is what I was. Yeah, you can see the picture there also of the MVP. That's fine. I think that's good. We're definitely short of people today, so I don't know what else really we can talk about. We are still thinking about the design, the architectural design of the project as a whole. It does not affect the front end, because the front end is on its own. So however you decide to do it, I think it will be fine. Um, the back end, however, we need to make sure that the database and the scalability and all those things are easy to build on. So it will take a little longer, but I think we can start developing security, since you
yeah,
already have the login page.
do we need to wait for the backend to lay out an architecture before we can start designing, like the other screens and all, like how an user will interact, like creating a theme and all.
Um, you want to give the user the ability to create themes for them. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah,
That might be
yeah,
something.
and so
Go ahead.
yeah, on this note, I have wireframes in Figma, like the ones which are like blueprints, and also they have like an outline of what the app will be as a whole. It is like a full screen, but just without color. So I think we can take a look at that and see if they are feasible or not.
Yeah, you can actually put all those on review. Why don't we create a new card on Trello and you place it as review? That way people can
Yeah,
actually give you feedback on anything that you're uh, have questions on.
like source of, yeah, it helps.
It'll be easier. It'll be easier that way. Um, what else? And I know this might not be so helpful for the front end, but Jay, I think we might use Spring Cloud as the main developing framework because it's easy. It has everything. It has load balancer. It has APA gateway. It has
Okay.
security. It has everything. So we might not use any. Uh, Eric was actually Eric suggested to use Keycloak, and I think we can use Keycloak for other login methods, which is okay. It's an implementation anyways. But Spring Cloud should be pretty good for what we need. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just look into the Spring Cloud. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you have any questions about that, you can definitely ask. Um,
Sure.
because it has everything for what we need. I don't think we need anything else.
Okay.
So, anyone else with anything?
We can start implementing the backend.
We can start. Yes. Let's. Eric, it's supposed to suggest.
Uh, Someone has to allocate the I mean, whoever is going to work on, they have to mention it so that we don't have any clash between them.
Right. So Eric was supposed to propose a architecture, and he's
Okay.
been busy, and I understand it's Christmas and everything. He will give us the proposal, and then we can discuss, and then on that we can actually do some design, and we can create a project structure, and we can start working individually.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that works. So it's let me see. I know I cannot. Let me see this. Oh, I know what happened. Why I cannot share more than the app itself, because my computer did a update and it probably changed all the security settings. That's why.
Okay.
But I was gonna share some. Actually, let me take a picture of this. See if I can find this. So we put all the microservices in one project, but each will be individual of the others. So I'll take a picture here and put it on the chat. You can see how I think it's gonna work. So this is a project that uses hexagonal architecture, and the order, the payment, the restaurant service, customer service, they are all individual microservices. So I don't need any of the other to develop my to code on any other. So that's kind of what we will probably do. We'll have one project, one main project with a lot of little projects inside. Yeah, close this. So I guess if we don't have anything else, the front end can go on the meeting. And I don't know, Jay, if you want to have a further meeting with for the back end.
Uh, yeah, I think nobody from backend has uh, presented.
Right. So
So I think I'm,
we can catch up tomorrow because tomorrow we have a
yeah.
meeting. So hopefully everyone shows up tomorrow or the majority. Yeah. So
Okay.
you can if you want you can stay on the line. I mean on the call. Or if you don't, you can leave. Um, Lalo puede continuar del front end aquí si quiere, para seguir grabando. So the front end guys can have the meeting if you need to talk about something else. I'll just record. I won't say anything. Uh, but that's up to you how you want to do this.
I think there is nothing
Okay.
else to say unless Lauma has something.
Yeah, pretty much covered up everything.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. All right,
So
I'll be
when
leaving
we're
now.
gonna start? Like next week or what?
Um, that should actually be something that you can stock on right now. I think there are a few more front ends that are missing, but
Yeah.
Okay, let's wait till Lauma drop the design and see.
okay, then I think we can end the meeting. That's fine.
Yep.
And it was good to catch up. Hopefully, for tomorrow we have more to talk about.
Hmm.
All right, guys. Thank you
All right.
very
See
much
you
for
guys.
coming, and I'll see you. I'll keep in touch with
See
you
you.
in the chat. Bye bye.
Bye.